Kong Bananza Direct. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like, like Donkey Kong, but like Mario Odyssey. But no, it's much more than that. This is just a short little video, basically like a TLDR of what the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct that just happened was. It's just basically just some bullet points and interesting stuff. Because, goddamn, that was amazing. Alright, so first up, this game takes a bit of a leaf out of Mario Odyssey, where you have Donkey Kong and Pauline, just like I had Mario and Cappy in Mario Odyssey, which is pretty cool. It also has a co-op mode as well, which means you can play with a friend, and there's even other methods to play as well, which is pretty neat. So even if you don't have one copy of the game, someone else can join in with you as the second player, Pauline. Cool thing is, you've got a variety of moves you can use as Donkey Kong. Classic moves like slamming the ground, as well as kind of stuff you'd see in Smash Brothers, are in there. As well as like new moves, including being able to take rocks out of areas, smack enemies with them, throw them, all kinds of stuff. It's basically like a nice mixture of old Donkey Kong moves and new shiny strong ones. And a new mechanic. New mechanic that looks sick. Kong Bananza, baby! Think of it as like Mario has different outfits and power-ups in his games, but think of this more like Super Sonic of Donkey Kong. Yeah. Basically, as you play, you collect little bits and pieces like collectibles, like typical platformer game. But in this case, one of them, gold, powers up that form. The cool thing is, from the trailer that I saw, is as long as you get enough, you can keep transformation going. Hell yeah. And how about something you didn't expect? Yep, RPG elements. You can literally assign skill points by leveling up. But yeah, kind of like platform action RPG, like, god damn. Now, the main method for that leveling system is basically a little bit like Mario Odyssey. Like how Mario Odyssey, how you had to collect moons. Instead, obviously, because it's Donkey Kong, it's bananas. In this case, beat up the crystal bananas, boom. And yeah, another cool mechanic, a little bit similar to how Mario Odyssey allowed you to get different outfits, except this time, it's not just visual. You can also get outfit parts as well that increase your stats or give you some kind of boost or bonus, which means you don't just make a stylish Donkey Kong, you make a stylish Donkey Kong that performs how you want, baby. And oh yeah, one thing me and likely others were hoping to see, how's the soundtrack going to be? And from the short direct, oh my god, it is good. New tunes, classic tunes, like revived, remixed, like remastered, and even here we go. It's finally here. So yeah, this is one game I definitely wouldn't buy the soundtrack for, because what little we've heard so far sounds peak. This is a surprising addition, using both Joy-Cons in mouse form to essentially sculpt DK, as well as other Nintendo characters like Mario. This is essentially like, almost think of this as like a new version of on Super Mario 64. You know how like you can stretch and warp Mario's face? This is almost like the DK version. So it'd be pretty nice to muck around with. This is also nice as well. They're actually coming out with a new amiibo for it, which will give you some bonuses. But it'll also support existing amiibos as well, even amiibos not related to Donkey Kong. So, good stuff, good stuff. And one last major thing, there's challenge levels. But the challenge levels aren't just 3D ones, there's also, 2D side-scrolling ones. So we get a mixture of old school and new school. So, I'm definitely going to sink my teeth into those challenges, baby. But yeah, there you have it. I hope this short TLDR gives you guys an idea of how sick this is going to be. I didn't mention anything about the story, just in case anyone wants to go blind, because there's bits and pieces of story in the direct. But I'll tell you now, from what I've seen in that direct, the story looks really good, as well as the characters that show up. familiar faces, new characters. So, yeah, my opinion, this could be a Game of the Year contender, or at the very least, like, some awards. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and for those who are going to get this game, you guys are going to love it.